Have you ever wondered what it was like to be one of the very first humans? I'm not talking about our cave-dwelling cousins, but the truly ancient ancestors who took those first wobbly steps on 2 feet. It's a story that stretches back millions of years, a real-life epic that shaped everything we are today. Let's rewind the clock, way back to the grasslands of ancient Africa. Our story begins with a creature known as Sahelanthropus chidensis, lived about 7 million years ago. Now, this isn't your great-great-great-great-granddad just yet, but more like a distant ancient cousin. What's so special about them? Well, fossil evidence, specifically the position of the hole where the spine connects to the skull, suggests they might have walked upright. Imagine that! Not all the time, maybe just short bursts, but this was a revolutionary idea. Why stand up? The world was changing. Africa's dense forests were shrinking, making way for vast savannas. Standing tall meant you could see over the tall grass, spot predators from farther away, and keep an eye on your group. It was a game changer for survival. Fast forward a couple of million years, and we meet Australopithecus. You've probably heard of Lucy, the famous fossil discovered in Ethiopia. She and her kind, living around 3 to 4 million years ago, were much more committed to walking on 2 legs. Their hips, legs, and feet were built for it. This wasn't just a party trick anymore. It was their primary way of getting around. Walking upright freed up their hands. Think about it. Suddenly, you can carry food back to your family. You can carry your young, and you can carry tools. This was a massive leap forward. It allowed for new social behaviors and strategies that were impossible when you needed all 4 limbs to move. But freeing up the hands was just the beginning. The next major player on the scene was Homo habilis, which literally means handyman. Living around 2 million years ago, these folks weren't just carrying things. They were making things. They were the first of our ancestors to consistently create and use stone tools. These weren't fancy, just simple choppers and flakes, but they were revolutionary. For the first time, our ancestors could butcher large animals for meat, crack open bones for nutritious marrow, and process tough plant materials. This access to high-calorie food, especially meat and marrow, was like rocket fuel for our evolution. And what did that rocket fuel power? Our brains. The next step in our journey introduces Homo erectus, upright man. These ancestors, appearing around 1.8 million years ago, had bigger brains and more sophisticated tools. But their most incredible innovation was the control of fire. Fire provided warmth, protection from predators, and a way to cook food. Cooking made food easier to digest and unlocked even more nutrients, which in turn fueled even more brain growth. Homo erectus was also a globetrotter, the first of our lineage to venture out of Africa, spreading into Asia and Europe. They were adaptable, resilient, and incredibly successful. This long, incredible journey of walking upright, freeing our hands, making tools, and mastering fire set the stage for us Homo sapiens. Each step, each adaptation, was a response to a changing world, a gamble that paid off. From a tentative upright posture on the African savanna to a species that has walked on the moon, it all started with those first steps. It's a powerful reminder that our greatest innovations often begin with a simple, fundamental change. The journey of humanity is a story of curiosity, adaptation, and a relentless drive to explore what's over the next hill. Thanks so much for joining me on this trip back in time. If you enjoyed this journey into our deep past, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next adventure. See you in the next video.